Hey guys, come on in. Karen here with White's Creative Designs. Come on in. As you come in, say hello. Nobody calls you till you go online, right? Make sure I'm not going to be talking over there. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hey Karen, hey Drexel. As y'all come in, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hey Donna. I'm glad y'all came back tonight. Y'all never know what's going to happen here, right? Come for the show, right? Oh, me. So as you're coming in, say hello. Tell me what's been up today. I can't get my iPad to act right for me. Here we go, maybe. Let's see. Hopefully our sound's going to be down. I don't like to hear myself talk. All right, we'll give everybody a little bit to get in. Hey, Julie, how are you? Didn't want to miss a thing. Well, you will miss some stuff for sure because y'all never know what's going to happen or what I'm going to say, right? The Hot Mess Express over here. All righty. So we are going to paint another piece of our tier tray. I think I'm going to just do the one piece tonight. And then we'll paint another piece tomorrow night. And we'll just paint pieces until we're finished. And then we'll come back and we'll put it all together. Hey Mary, hey Ann, Phyllis, Mary Lynn, hey Melissa, how are y'all doing? Hey Susan, thank y'all for coming in. I know, Karen, you gotta love me, right? Hey Donna, I'm glad y'all came on. So what's everybody been up to today? Work, here. A lot of interesting stuff in the insurance business today. We had someone's horse got in their swimming pool. In-ground pool. Wasn't good for the horse lived, but the pool not so much. So, yeah, not good. So, insurance world's never boring. Hey, Cookie. How are you doing tonight? Okay, we got a few people on tonight. So, we painted a couple of pieces of the new spring tiered tray last night. Hey, Ann. And what we're going to do is we're going to paint the pieces and then we'll have a put together night. So I'm going to paint a piece each night. And then when we get to the end, we'll do all of them and put them together because that'll go pretty quick. But it kind of gives you an idea of how to do all that. So, and then after we finish this, we may, if we run out of time in the week, we may actually do a door hanger on live. So, because I've got a door hanger that I want to put out too. Hey, Monty, how are you doing? So, let's go ahead and get started and decide which one of these pieces we want to do. And I want to show you what I did. So, I think I've got my camera a little different. So, y'all get ready. We're fixing to go for a ride. All right, let's see if we can see everything a little better. I got us up a little bit higher, so hopefully we'll be able to see. Let me turn everything around so we can see what we've got. Okay, this is what we painted last night. We did the little rain boots, and we did the Hello Spring. And last night I had the little washer painted the same color as the boots. And I kept coming in here and looking at that and I was like, I really just dislike that. So I changed the little tag to the lime green. So hopefully everybody likes that. The boots are super, super cute, Karen. And we will see those boots again. So y'all don't... I hope you love the boots because we will see them again. So we've got the Hello Spring. It's not glued down. And we have the little washer and we have the rain boots. That's what we painted last night. Okay. We're going to paint the truck last. So the truck is not in. So tonight we can paint the banner that's going to say Bloom. Or we can paint the little fresh flower sign. And I'm picking up some more stuff probably Wednesday, and we'll paint the little tag. I checked on my beads and they won't be in until I think Monday, but I do have some beads that we can make this one with. Your beads will probably be a little larger, but I can put it together and you can see how it looks. So this will have a little flower on it that looks like that, except that flower to me looked kind of like an arrow. Like maybe, yeah, so I wasn't crazy about it on there like that. So the flower's actually going to be bigger. It's going to be wider. So I decided to put this one on with the fresh flower sign. And they're all messed up. I just kind of set them on here. So which one do we want to paint? Do we want to, and we're going to have, just to show you all the pieces, this will be the last day. We're saving the best for last, right? The little truck. So this is, these are all pieces of our spring tiered tray. We've already completed the boots and the spring tag. We will have the little tag that goes on our beaded garland. And then we will have the banner that says bloom, the fresh flowers, and that little flower will be there. And then the truck, and then the other things. So what do we want to paint tonight? Do we want to paint the fresh flowers or do we want to paint bloom? Y'all go ahead and vote for me. Donna, I love all the colors too. Okay, we got a fresh flowers vote. Okay, we got a banner vote. We got another banner. Two more blooms. Oh, there's another fresh flower. Another bloom. Okay, it looks like we may be painting bloom tonight. So tomorrow night we will paint fresh flowers. So if you were really wanting to see fresh flowers, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we'll be painting this little guy. So make sure to come back and join us. And then what's tomorrow? What's today? Tomorrow is Tuesday. So Wednesday, we will paint the little truck. And hopefully I'll have the little flower to go on this and we'll paint it at the same time. So Wednesday is the truck. Tuesday is fresh flowers. So we'll paint those. And then on Thursday, we'll put it all together. And Friday, I don't know whether we'll paint or not. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so this is the way I thought about putting the colors out. Is doing the green, pink, yellow, orange, and the blue. The blue is the same color as on the little boot. But I thought it would be cute, and it kind of ties everything back in together. Because we have the pink and the green and yellow on the signs. So do you like this order? And you can put them in any order you want. This kind of, I don't know, it gives a nice little vibe to me. So you think? All right, let's go with it. I brought a plate in tonight. I don't even know that we'll need it. And what color on the bloom? And we can decide this at the end, white or black. And we can get them all painted and then kind of put it on and see what we think. But that'll either be white or black on the bloom. Alrighty, so let's pull some little daubers. The little daubers do come with your kits. This will be available as a kit. So the dauber will come with a kit, but you can buy additional daubers at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, any of those little stores. The Hobby Lobby coupon is going away. So if any of y'all love the 40% Hobby Lobby coupon at the end of this month, it will go away. It will be no more. So I just load the little dauber up and then I just go right onto it This just kind of prevents you from getting a lot over on the sides. If you do get some on the sides, it's not a big deal. You can just take some black paint and a little paintbrush and paint right over it. You'll also get a little brush to put the glue on with. You could actually use that little brush before you put all your pieces together and dip it in the black paint that will come with your kit to clean up your edges before you put it all together, and then just rinse it out and you use it for the glue. Just multi-purpose. Can you paint this at a paint party? Karen, no, I'm not offering this at paint parties right now, just because there's so many working pieces in it. I am thinking about having a tiered tray paint party where everybody would paint the same tiered tray. Is that something that you guys think you would be interested in? They're available as DIY paint kits right now. But if you all might be interested in a party, and what I do is whenever I get through with the first coat on one, I'm going to need that again, but I don't want it to dry out. So all I do is I just tap it down in my paint a little bit, and I turn it upside down in the lid. Your paints will come in little cups like this, so you'll be able to do this too, and just stand it up in the lid and set it to the side with that. And normally what I would do when I painted this is I would have all of the same colors, and I would paint all one color at once and then paint all of a different color. But because we're doing it as one, each individual piece tonight, I'm not doing that. So, all right. Yeah. Hey, Mary, how are you doing? All right. So now we're going to go into the pink again. Just load up your little dauber and daub away. And you can hold these pieces, or you can just lay them right down onto your table. Do y'all love that I moved the horrible paint covered background that I had, my priority mailbox that I use as a protector for my table here. You know, I used to put paper on my table, and I got so tired of doing that. So I ordered some priority mailboxes, and the lady said that it was individuals that you ordered. Well, if that was the case, I only ordered 5 boxes, but they sent me 5 cases of boxes. And the post office would not keep them. They made me take them. I think she kept 1 box. So I've got 4 cases of priority mailboxes. So you got to find something to do with those. Yes, my desk. I love, love, love my desk. Karen, my husband built that for me. Wasn't that sweet of him? That's what I asked for Christmas. So I got my table, and it wipes up really nice with just a little cloth. So, all right, this one's going to be yellow. The thing with yellow, I'm going to put this on here and see. I'm just to show you what it looks like, but we're probably going to come back in with a little bit of white in this, because yellow is translucent and it's usually really hard to cover. Most of the time you would want to add white with your first coat of yellow, just to cover up the wood grain. But I'll put it to the side and we'll look at it. That wood grain on that one piece wasn't quite as, some of it's really dark, like this piece on the orange is kind of dark. And orange is another one of those colors that sometimes needs white added in with it. They're just really, really translucent colors. I'm going to bloom back a little bit. Alrighty. And you could rinse out your little daubers after you use them each time, and go into a different one, but I'm not going to. I think I'm going to swap with him. He's not quite as dark. I'm just going to go straight in. But I'm not going to change daubers. I've got a bunch of these things laying around that they're used to death. You can reuse these things over and over and over, so... And like I say, you just daub over it until you get it covered. And just know that it will take that second coat. So if you feel like you can see through it a little bit, no worries. It'll be okay. You can just go back over it and pick it up with that second coat. That really did cover pretty good. That one I want to stand up. Oh, you want to paint again. It won't be long, Miss Laura. Keep a watch out to my page. I'm probably going to post another event for the last Saturday of February is what I'm thinking. I've got to call and make sure my date's okay, but if I did that, if you can attend or would like to attend, you'll let me know. That way I know I've got enough people. I need at least 10 people to host a party. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in, and I'm happy to get another one going. I've had a lot of interest, so y'all just let me know. I've got a few dates left if somebody's interested in hosting a party in March. So y'all just let me know. All I ask is that you just, use the social distancing rules to kind of keep everybody. Have your location large enough. I'm not coming in personal homes right now. If you have like a church center, fellowship hall, or something like that, we're happy to come to those places, but we're not going into personal homes right now. And if you don't have a place to have one, but you're interested in having one, then let me know, because I can help you with that too. So, okay, so while we're letting those things dry, let's decide what color we're going to paint our letters. So what color do you think would pop on this? White or black? I'm kind of thinking white's going to really pop on all these colors. I think black might just be too dark. What do you think? The white on top of all that? Y'all let me know in comments what you think. Okay, I've got a white. Hey, Christy. Last night I lost control of the counts. White's more spring. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 4 whites. Another white. Looks like the white's going to win. We don't have the first one for black, so white it is. And okay, with this one, we don't want to get a lot around those edges. Excuse me. And if we put, like we did on the other pieces, that gloppy paint, we're going to have a big mess. So what we're going to do is the lid from your cup, when you tap down into your paint, when you come out, you're going to tap right into that little center, and you're going to dab a whole lot of that paint off. And it's just going to leave you with just a little bit of paint. And then I like to hold my letters. You can put a piece of tape down and do them and stuff. I just pick them up. To me, it's just easier. You get a little paint on your fingers, but to me, you have more control of what goes on. And so you just dab, 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 dab. Again, these will need 2 coats too, so And then just have your little wet towel there to wipe your fingers to pick up the next one. That way you don't get it all around the sides. And sometimes you don't even have to dab back into it. You can just dab right on and have plenty left. You have to be careful how hard you press, because if you hit too hard, you could break that in two. So you want to do it hard enough to get your paint on, but not too hard. And then you can always pick some paint up from the center right there instead of going back down in. There we go. That one will hold on. Hey Joanne, hey Joy, how are y'all doing? I'm sorry if I missed somebody tonight. If I didn't say hello to you, hello, and I'm glad you're here. When I get to painting, the comments kind of go and I miss people, so. I think the white's gonna look real good. And I think the more you do with these, the more you get kind of the feel with how much pressure you need to put. Hey Mary, how are you? I'm gonna lay that one down. That M's a little awkward to hold. There we go. I think I'm gonna put just a little bit more right here on this O2. It had a few little gaps in it. Okay. Alrighty, so we're gonna go back into that. So we'll put a little paint on that and stick it down in here. Let's see, we're getting real close to having the banner dry. Hey Angela, how are you doing? Alrighty. So tell me, we decided last night that a lot of people like the little boots and the little truck that are in this kit. So what would you like to see going forward as far as kits? What kind of things do you think that you might like as far as the tiered tray kits? We'll have one for every holiday, but what type of things would you like to see in them? Do you like the gnomes? Do you like the trucks? Do you like just the signs? I think somebody asked earlier about this kit, how much it was. It's going to be $35. It'll come with the beads. And the string for the beads and all that, but it'll come with everything needed to paint it and put it together for $35. The only thing is, if you want a whole lot of these little daubers, just go to Walmart and buy you a pack. You'll get one or two, and you'll get the foam brush to paint the big parts, but the kit with paint, glue, string, everything that you need to put it together like I put it together, then it is $35. All right, so we're getting pretty close to being dry. I think we're going to go ahead and put another coat on right quick. Gnomes and trucks. Okay. Okay, we're going to be finished with that cream. What tier tray would you like to see? After this one, we have Easter. Will be the next one. What holiday or season would you like to see after Easter? Would you like to go 4th of July or would you like to go summer? Fourth of July. Susan, is SU summer? I'm learning this sign language here. I think the yellow's not too bad. Like I say, I picked a piece of wood that didn't have a lot of wood grain in it. And you'll be able to look at those and find those pieces for the yellow and the orange that probably have less wood grain than others. And you'll be able to use those for yours. 4th of July, everybody, okay, we got one summer and a lot of 4th of Julys. Well, the 4th of July and summer would probably come real close together, so. And if you feel like you got too much paint in one spot, just dab over it. I usually go back and forth, up and down until that kind of gives you even coverage on it. So just go back and forth until you get it how you like it. And like I said, this coat's probably my last one on these, so I'm going to go ahead and close them all up. Summer. Right. My orange is getting dry. I put this paint over in these cups and paint with it forever because it's so much easier than squirting those bottles all the time. So this just makes it easier. All right, I've got a good many of you on here. So, I created a YouTube channel. So, I am fixing to go over to YouTube. So how many of you on here have a YouTube or know how to go to YouTube? The video tonight is actually going to get loaded on YouTube when I'm finished. So, I surely would appreciate if you all would go over and follow me on YouTube. I would appreciate that a lot. Like I say, we got to figure out a way to kind of be seen. So if you've got a YouTube, let me know. Type in YouTube and let me know you've got a YouTube, or you know how to go to YouTube. And we're listed under White's Creative Designs over there. So my video tonight's going to be my first video on there. So y'all can say that y'all got to be a part of this very first video, right? All right, so let's put another coat of white on the bloom. And we're going to paint, again, tomorrow night, we're going to paint the fresh flower sign. So you'll have to come over and watch us. You can come here and watch me. Or if you don't get to watch me here, you can go over to YouTube and watch me, right? All right. And you got YouTube. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Ann and Karen and Christy. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to put another coat of the white onto the B. And guys, this font is super, super crazy looking. It's kind of wobbly looking. I say it looks like it's shivering a little bit. I love the font. When I first saw it, I was like, I don't know. But you know what? It's really interesting. And it almost kind of gives it like a windblown look. And I thought, you know what? I think that would be cute for it. It's called Hubel. And it is just so cool. That's the reason I like to hold them, because they stick. But I just thought it was super cute. But the bloom and flowers and hello all have that font. So it's turned out cute. I think y'all are going to love the Easter tray too. I've got, hopefully Wednesday, I'll get to pick up the rest of it. Alrighty. You know what? That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. We finished in record time, didn't we? Let's put them back how we want them. Hey, Sandra. How are you? All right. So we've got all of our little banners. And we have our words. So let me ask you a question. Are y'all ready to go, or do y'all want to go ahead and paint another one? I said I was just going to paint one, but that's right, Audrey. Y'all are okay. Like I said, we painted the little banner, and we painted the letters white. Let's get these put up on a sheet of paper. So we can put them over and let them dry. Y'all want to paint? All right, so that's what we did tonight. So what we'll do is we'll set this to the side and let it dry a little bit. I love those colors together. Those turned out really good. And what we need to do is we need to go ahead and start thinking about what color to paint the truck, because if we paint the fresh flower sign tonight, then we're going to be painting the truck tomorrow night instead of Wednesday. So, okay, let's go ahead and paint some more. All right, Christy suggested last night that we whitewash the shiplap rectangle, and I really liked that idea. I think it'll look super cute, so we're going to go with it. So we're going to do a whitewash on this. And you know what, you can do it a couple of different ways. I kind of like to a lot of times, and on my ladder tier tray that I do, is I give it like a coat of black really thin, and then I go over top of that with the white. And Christy, that kind of gives it a gray look. So but it gives it kind of a weathered old look. And I think that if you had a sign out in the weather that's just like a wood sign, that it would look weathered. So we're going to do that tonight to this sign. I'm going to go in and do the black, and then we'll do that. Be thinking about what color we're going to paint fresh and flowers. We want to kind of stay in our same theme, so but just think about it. So let's go in and do just a little bit of the I'm going to do it with this big brush. So what you're going to do is when you go in, you don't have to go in with a super big brush like I've got. I just had this one laying out. But when you get paint on there like that, you definitely don't want to put that onto there, because it'll make a mess. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that and you're going to blot it off onto a paper towel, and then you're just going to give it just a here and there. It's darker in some place than others. See how I kind of made it look a little bit like boards? Where you have the darker places and then you've got lighter places. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as much of that off as I can because I don't really want to wet it. The brush was damp when I started. It wasn't wet. That's the reason I decided to use this when I had been painting a door hanger before we got started that had black, and I was using this brush, so I'd rinsed it out before I went live. So all right, so we got as much of it out as we could. So now we're going to pick up our white, and like I say, that's really dry, so it doesn't need an awful long time to dry. I can rub my hand on it and not pull the black up. So same thing, we're going to just barely tap the bristles to the white, just a little bit, and we're not going straight on there. We're going to fold our paper towel over, and we're going to do the same thing, not taking off quite as much. And you see how we're not putting a lot of paint on, and how the little board, you still keep that crease in the board. You're not filling it up. And what you do is just turn it around, get back into your paint, dab it off, and come back in. And like I say, if you wanted to do yours a solid white, that's okay. Like I say, it's yours. You can do it however you want. If you want to do your sign yellow, or if you want to do your sign, whatever color you want to do it, no problem. But see how it kind of gives it that gray weathered look? It doesn't really have a brand new look to it. But if a sign that said fresh flowers was out in the weather, it would not have a fresh look to it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get just a little bit more white right around the edges, and then we're going to come in and we're going to weather the edges of it a little bit. All right, so now I'm going to get my black. I'm not going to put 2 coats on this, and this is going to be a 1-coat wonder here, because this is the kind of the look that we're going for. I didn't even dab the white off of it. I just went into the little tip of it with the black and come into it, and you're just going to go right around the edges like that and pull in. And what it does is that just gets the white, like if you got white around the edges, it's just going to pull that back in for that weathered look. And if you got too much white in places, you can dry brush a little bit of that. But that's just a quick little dry brush technique, and that's kind of the look that you get, just the old look. Yeah, this is the whitewash that I put on the well, I'll grab it right quick and show you. The whitewash that I put on the tiered tray, the ladder tier tray, I did just a little bit more white in it, but it still has that old look to it. You see how it has that old look? I like that look, but that's a personal preference for me. Like I say, some people don't like it, and that's fine. You can paint the whole thing white, or you can have it just stained or black or whatever color you choose, but I just think that's pretty. So, all right, so we're going to go with this. What color for the fresh flowers? Let's go with fresh. So we're going to have fresh. I'm going to put it out where y'all can see it good. Flowers. So what color what do you think about staying with these? Or we actually can bring in a purple. I was thinking it wouldn't be bad to bring in a purple. What do you think? Thank you, Phyllis. Hey, Brenda. How are you? So y'all tell me, what color do we paint fresh and what color for flowers? What do we paint purple? Light purple. Okay, purple for fresh. We got a lot of purple. Purple and green. So, green for the flowers. And then we've got the little tulip that has to be painted a color. So I was thinking about the pink and maybe the green for the stem. And then we've got these other colors that we can use. Okay, the tulip is, okay, the pink for the tulip, the green for the stem. What about flowers? What color do we do flowers? We've got Hello Spring in the yellow and the pink, so, and we've got the turquoise and yellow on the boots. So do you think orange or orange for flowers? And then have the pink and the green on the flower. Okay. And like I say, you'll have all of these colors if you order one of the kits. So you'll be able to change your colors around and make it your own. This paint, it usually separates a little bit. To make that purple, they put blue in it. So it separates sometimes. And because I don't still have it in the little bottle, I can't shake it. So just take the end of a paintbrush and just stir it really good. Otherwise, you'll have like little blue spots in your paint. And you don't really want that. And then just wipe your paintbrush off because you don't want it to dry on there like that. All right, again, because we're doing letters, we're going to utilize our little lid. Let's push this back so y'all can see. We're going to utilize our little lid, and we're going to load up with paint, but we're not going straight on. We're going into the lid to dab it off. And you want to just do light here. If you go too heavy, then you're going to get it all down into the cracks. And we're going to have to do 2 coats on this, so it'll be okay. And again, load it up, stick it down, and put it to the side. That keeps it from drying out while you're painting all the rest of your things. All right, so let's paint our flowers. Hey Dale, how are you? We've painted in record time tonight. I must have not have talked quite as much. And again, we could go in with some white first on these, but they're really light. If you had the dark wood grain in there, you would definitely want to do that. But because we don't really have any dark grain in this, we're pretty good with it. Well, I guess what this does, because we're finishing this up, we'll paint the little truck tomorrow night, and then on Thursday we'll paint a door hanger. How about that? A spring door hanger. I'm excited to see how the little spring door hanger will turn out. I think it's going to be super cute. But I would. I'm trying to do a live all week long. Y'all are gonna get tired of me, aren't you? I haven't been going live a lot with you all, and a lot of people forgot I was around, I think. So I figure I'm gonna come on. I've got a lot to paint too. After I get through painting spring, we've got some Easter door hangers. We've got the Easter tiered tray. And then I've got the Easter tags. Those are super cute. So we'll start painting those. I'm definitely, I probably won't paint, I don't know about Friday night. If I do, it'll be really late. So I may just wait and paint with y'all. Trying to think. Saturday we've got the paint party at the church. So do you have your round tier tray yet? Audrey, I don't. I ran into a little snag with my tier tray. I had ordered my hardware from a company and they sent the wrong thing. So I sent it back to get the right thing. And now it is in the our lovely United States Postal Service. Lost. And I smiled when I said that. Y'all just know. You know what? I feel bad for those people. They are completely overworked with all that's happened and gone on. I can't even imagine. I think Christmas threw everybody for a loop because so many people didn't want to go out that they purchased so much online and just really bogged the Postal Service completely down. We're going to let that dry. We may actually do something else with that too. Alrighty. So load it up, stick it down, and put it to the side. And I could have kept my little brushes out. Like I say, if I was painting this not on live, I would get all of the colors that I wanted to paint one specific thing together, and I would paint them all at one time. Like I would do all the green things at one time and all of the orange and so on, and that way I wouldn't keep going back and forth with the little daubers. So let's see if we can do this without making a mess. Oh, I love that little lime green with that flower look. And you see how I shaded it up onto the flower just a little bit? Can you see that? To make it look like the little stem, like you know how the little bottom of the flower is? That just adds that little layer of shading into it. And don't be afraid to do some shading to kind of mix into the colors. If you wanted, you could get these little makeup brushes, the little sponge wedges. Those are in your makeup area at Walmart or the DG or wherever. And those are good to do some of that. You just barely put some in and you can go into it and shade around a little bit. But the shading kind of gives it a depth that you don't get if you just paint it just plain. So, all right. Let's put just a little bit more while it's, I think the green's going to be good, but I am going to put a little bit more of that on. And you could even tap that down into your purple just right on the edge. And you could even like do some little purple. And then just daub on top of it. So that kind of blended it in a little bit. All right, so we're going to put that one to the side. And we're going to go over these letters again. And we're getting some work done. We've had no spills, no breakdown. I spoke too soon. Y'all stop. Tell me, be quiet. Oh my goodness. All right, let's put another coat in these. I know I already took some orders for the little spring tier tray last night after we got off the light. I've had a couple of orders come in. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not even finished yet. But you know what? It is super, super cute. That little truck and those little boots, that is just too much. All right. Let's put a little more orange on. Start at the beginning. I know, right, Karen? Shh. Oops. Turn back. And remember, keep your little wet towel or baby wipe or something beside you so you can clean those fingers up before you go to the next part, because if you don't, you're going to have a mess. Because see, every time I do it, I get colored fingers. I usually try to do mine in order, like the flowers, Flowers. I usually try to do them in order. That way I know how they're drying, because the first one I did, I'm going to go back to first again. And that just, to me, has always been an easy way to be able to say, okay, this is the one I need to go to now. When we finish painting this, we're going to decide what color we want our truck for tomorrow. And what color we're going to do our tulips. That way we can get it painted. And we may paint a bonus thing tomorrow. That I hadn't planned on painting, but I've got it and we'll paint it. I don't know if I'll have that little flower yet that goes on the tag, but we'll see. We may just make the tag too. We'll see. Alrighty, so we got our fresh flowers painted. So we've got all of that painted, and our little tulip, and it has its little shading in it. You could also go in and you could like put a little pink onto your dauber and blend it into the fresh, and kind of give that kind of a little look. That would be super cute too. But I think we're going to just go with this right now. All right, so this is the thing. And this is our little sign. See how nicely that dried? See how weathered that looks? You could actually put a little more white paint on it. You can leave it. It almost has a gray tint, but putting that black behind it, that made it look like real boards. But it just gives it that weathered look. Yeah, Karen, you can get this Saturday. The only thing is I don't know that my beads will be here by then. So I will have to let you know on the beads. If not, I can get them to you, but I can get everything to you except for the beads. But the beads will be in definitely on Monday. So, but if you want to get one Saturday, I can have all the kit for you. And I may have some beads. I know I've got some. I just cannot locate them. I got them in a little bin somewhere. So I'll look for them, but we'll see. Okay, the little truck. So what color are we going to paint the little truck? This is my thought. You tell me what you think. Hey, Peggy. All right. So we've got the pink. We've got the turquoise. We've got the green and yellow we used. We've got the orange and purple we used, and we've got the black and the white we've used. We will definitely use the black for the tires, and you will also have red in your kit because red will be for your tail lights. You will actually paint red here because you can see through that. So the red will go here, and then you will paint it into the centers. You will have white that you could paint for your tag, and if you wanted that to be gray, you could mix just a little bit of black together. So we know we're going to have these three colors. We got to have those. We could mix a little blue if we wanted to put some blue into the rear view mirrors to make it look like the sky in the mirror. You could do that, or you could just paint it white. We know we want to have the green for the leaves on our tulips. And so these are the colors that we have left. But, okay, somebody said a white truck, a turquoise truck. What if we brought another color in? And I don't know how I feel about it because I don't know if we need the truck to be different because I think we don't want the truck to kind of match everything, I don't think. So what if we brought in another color? What color would you bring in if we had to bring in another? Or do you think we should stick with one of these colors that we've got? Y'all tell me what you think. You could do navy. I'm kind of, mint green would be cute. And even lightening up some of the green that we used here, Debbie, that would be really cute too. I was thinking the Key West. I don't know. What do you think? Light blue, navy blue. We're getting a lot of navies. I don't know if the navy would be too dark though. Or we could, if we want to do blue, what about lightening up some of this to kind of stay in our color palette that we're using. Mix some white with the Caribbean. I love Key West too, Karen. That's one of my favorite colors, is that Key West. Key Good of Lavender. A lavender. Are you saying a lavender truck, Brenda? The lavender? That would be pretty. I was thinking doing maybe one of the Key West, or either lightening up some of this. This is too dark. I don't want this on the truck, this color. If we made it lighter, that would be good. And maybe do pink, yellow, purple, pink. No, let's do pink, purple, yellow, pink, purple flowers. Or just do pink, and if we did the truck that color, just do the pink and purple flowers. Or would you throw the yellow in? Or do one color for each flower? Let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think a green flower would look good, and I don't know how good a turquoise flower would look. So what do you think? Do you think that the Key West throws our whole color palette off? Let's do this. Let's mix a little bit of this with some white just to see what we get. And that'll kind of give us an idea of whether we want to. And you notice how I put them side by side. I didn't mix them. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and mix into the white. So what do you think about that? 2 pinks, 2 purples, and the yellow in the middle. Make the truck different. So you think the truck needs to be different. Let's rinse out this brush. I'm going to hold on to this water tonight, y'all. We're not having another spill. We've had the spill of 2021. Phyllis, it would be easier just to do one. But like I said, mixing those colors isn't that tough. And then let's put this color out beside it. That's going to be your Key West versus your lightened up Caribbean. So what do we think? Key West, it helps the other colors pop. I think so. I think it looks good. And then it would also look good with the other color flowers too. And you know what, guys? This is a perfect example of going in to see what your colors are going to look like before you actually paint them. So we know orange is out and red and black, but we're going to hold on to these colors, and our green's going to be there. So one thing that we could do to see if those flowers are going to be colors that we're going to really like, because we've got that Key West on our plate, we can go in and we can take a little bit of each one of our colors. Okay, our green would be closest to the truck, so we would just put a little stripe of the green down. Okay, and then we could do pink, pink, purple, purple, yellow. So that's what our little truck would look like with the Key West. If you cover up from there down. So what do you think? Do you think the Key West would look good on the truck? And what about the flowers? You like the flowers? Like I say, it was just something I was thinking about, and I'm like, I had the Key West poured up. I'd painted something else, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. And I don't think it's too bright to take away from all of the other colors. I just don't know if it's going to be too light. But if it's too light, we can always paint it a different color, because what I always say is paint. And you know what? You can cover over paint. So we got our banner painted tonight, and we got our shiplap rectangle painted tonight. Last night we painted our Hello Spring tag. I'll put all these colors here because we'll use those tomorrow for our truck. We'll paint our truck tomorrow night, so y'all got to make sure to come back and visit with me tomorrow night. But last night we painted our tag, and we painted our boots. And tonight, let's see, I don't think they're wet anymore, so let's put them together to show you what it'll look like. These ones are a little wet, but I think they're okay. Oh gosh, how cute is this? I love it. I gotta learn how to spell. I told y'all there'd be a blooper before we left. I'll have something spelled wrong. And we could actually bring the flowers up a little bit. So we've got the fresh flowers, the Hello Spring, and nothing's glued down yet. So that's the reason it's all wonky looking. And we've got the bloom on our banner. So what do we think so far? We still have the little tag that's going to have the wider flower on it. Uh-oh. Having some trouble. Can y'all still see me? Let me know if you can still see me. Okay. My computer just lost y'all. Okay, y'all can still see me. Okay, so we've got all of this, and we've got the little truck that we will paint tomorrow night. So hopefully we'll have that flower for that soon, and we'll make that little, maybe I can find the beads, and we will make the beaded garland. But you're going to get all of this and all the paints, the brushes, the glue. You get a dauber, a little brush to put your glue on. You get a foam brush and the glue and all the paints that I've used, and the kits and the string to go in the banner, and the string to do the beaded garland and the beads, and it's $35. I will start selling the kits. I mean, you can order the kits now, Cookie, but my beads are not in. I think I have some. I know I have some. I just don't know where they are. I bought them, and I have misplaced them. So, but you know, if you're interested in the kit, go ahead and let me know. That way I can go ahead and put it on order. If you want to wait until the beads come in, that's not a problem. But hopefully the beads will be in before Monday, but they will be in at least by Monday. So, definitely let me know if you are interested in one of them. What do you do with these once they are painted? Oh, Christy, I'm so glad that you asked, because I will show you what our St. Patrick's Day tier tray looks like. So give me just a few minutes and let me turn the camera and I will show you. So y'all stick with me for just a few minutes, because y'all know how I am with this thing. I'm too short to master all of this. Okay, I'm fixing to bring you up, and let me turn the light out, otherwise I'm gonna put y'all's eyes out, because I got too many lights and stuff. All right, so let's see if we got you here. You're in the midst of all of the stuff, but you kind of get the gist. Okay. We also sell the ladders, the tier tray ladders. This is the stained one, and this is the whitewashed one. I took it down to do something else. I actually put up an Easter display that I did for something to take some photos. So I had my Valentine's tray on this, and it has the stained shelves. But this is the St. Patrick's Day tray. And you can find, you know what, guys, you have to just pay attention and look when you go in Dollar Tree. But you can find like the little lights. And look how cute the little lights are. They are battery pack lights. You just hide the little battery packs behind your signs, and you don't even see those. I know one of the ladies that buys kits from me, she said that her tray can be seen from both sides. So what she could do to block that is she could put that flat, and she could take something like this and put back in behind that to cover it. You would never be able to see it. And then I just bought like the little gold coins at like Dollar Tree, $1. The little brass 4-leaf clover I already had. I just used it. I had a little candle that was green that I just tied a little gold ribbon around. But the lights were $1 at the Dollar Tree. So don't y'all go buy all the lights. But y'all can have them for St. Patrick's Day. But when the Easter comes out, y'all got to save me a pack. But like I say, you can do all kind of things. You've got the little lucky sign that you can put down. Just like look for stuff when it's on clearance, because I went into Joann's up in Greenville over the weekend, and they had the little Valentine sprays like this, and these are made out of like wire, so they're bendable. You can kind of flare them out, or you can make them up straight, however you want to do. And they were 60% off. I paid like $1.50 for one of those. And so, like I say, you just have to pay attention and watch when those things go on sale. But the little banner, this is our St. Patrick's Day tier tray. It is still available. It's on our Facebook page, and it is also on our website. So definitely go check it out. But the ladders are super cute, and you can see the stuff so easy. So the ladder is also on our page as well. So if you're interested in one of the ladders, hold on, let me roll you back around. The other thing that's the worst thing about them little mounts is I'm short. Short girl problems, right? There's worse problems to have. I got a big tall chair though. The other thing that we have, that is the tier tray, is the little Easter bunny tags. This is what I had the Easter basket out for. How cute is that? And it's engraved. You can have it engraved with a name. It has a little 3D tail And it's just painted solid on the back. Whatever color the front is what color the back will be. So I'm offering these. These are all on the page too. They come as blanks only, or you can get them as a kit where they come with the paint and the glue for the tail and then a matching string of some sort. Or you can also get them with the little jute string. So, and that one has nothing on it. Some people don't want anything, so it's kind of up to you. I've got a lot more of those little tags coming. I've already taken some order for the little bunnies, but I have several other things coming. And if we get finished painting all of this spring stuff this week, maybe I'll hop out and we'll paint some of those live too. They're super easy to paint. So, okay, so back to what we've got. I can't hold it up too much. This is one of the parts of the tier tray we painted tonight. If you don't like the colors we painted this one, it's okay. You're going to have all these colors in your kit. You can paint it whatever color you like. We painted this one last night. They're not glued down yet. We're going to have a glue night. And we'll glue everything down. These are the rain boots. Little polka dotted rain boots. And then I can't hold up the bloom sign. It'll fall all over the place. But the letters are on the little banners. And then tomorrow night, don't forget, 7 p.m., we will be painting the truck back that comes with this kit. So, and then I'll show, like I say, we'll put it all together. It's a ton of fun. There's videos where I painted and put together the St. Patrick's Day kit. So you will be able to see all of that. This is what I need for y'all to do though. After I post this, I'm going to go on and I'm going to post the video to my YouTube channel. Most of you have already watched it here. Please go over and look for White's Creative Designs over on YouTube and follow us over there. We sure would appreciate it. And go watch our videos. Because like I say, if you didn't get to see all the video, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth or what I might say. Tonight was a mild night. But we have a lot of fun painting. I enjoy coming on painting with you. And I appreciate the fact that y'all are talking to me more now. You used to be real quiet and not talk to me. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Kim. How are you? Hey, Carol. I didn't even see you come in, girl. Brenda. So if you're interested in ordering the Easter tier tray, definitely let me know. I'll go ahead and get that order put in so we can go ahead and get it, and hopefully I can locate my beads. But I got more ordered, so I was not lost. Except for the other beads. That's the thing that's lost. Alright guys, it is time for me to eat. I said I was going to be off at 8 o'clock, and we painted 2 of the things. How cool is that? I only planned on painting the one, so we were able to get 2 in, so I didn't talk too awful much. But I do appreciate y'all joining me. Y'all are the best. I look forward to painting with you tomorrow night. Our cute little truck. Don't miss it, 7 o'clock. If you already aren't getting our notifications, up in the top corner of the video, you should see 3 little dots. If you'll click those little dots and turn on notifications, you will definitely get a message to let you know that we're going live. So definitely go up and do that so you will be able to see our live tomorrow night and all the other ones, because y'all never know when I pop on. I'm going to start trying to go on every Sunday night at 7 though, so that's going to be a date. I'm going to try. If I don't, I'll let you know, but we're going to start trying to go on at 7 on Sunday, so we'll have something to paint or something to talk about anyway, right? Y'all have a great night. I thank y'all again. Toodles.